I don't often get the chance to write for Indian news magazines, so I was tremendously flattered when the editors invited me to be a part of this one. And actually, the last time I wrote for an Indian news magazine was fully 7 years ago for a previous anniversary issue of Outlook. On this occasion, I was terrified and amused a little bit when I heard that really the theme of right now is apocalypse, which is probably the event that most news magazines most dread and also most want to cover. And I know with this never-ending pandemic and the predictions around climate change and a world that really seems ever more angry and divided, there are 1,000 reasons to be fearful. I will just say that I have flown 10 times across the Pacific during the heart of the pandemic, between my mother's house in California and this tiny rented 2-room apartment where my wife and I live in Japan. And those journeys have really been a source of optimism as much as apprehension. I think they've reminded me that there's never been a season in human history when people weren't talking about apocalypse. And that these days we hear so much about every last thing that's happened that often we lose touch with what hasn't changed and what hasn't happened. If you're concentrating only on a small screen, it's very easy to lose a sense of the larger picture. So my piece will be a fond look at the global neighborhood from the perspective of a constant traveler, but maybe also from the perspective of somebody who spends a lot of time in monasteries and thinks that maybe apocalypse should come with a tiny asterisk. I really hope you enjoy the anniversary issue.